Hi, I want to talk to you today all about vitamin D and the consequences of carrying low vitamin D levels. What I can say is that there's so much good information out there right now, every day coming out. But the information is showing that low vitamin D can be a real issue. And if you know me, I'm all about preventive care and really do think vitamin D has something to offer us all. Did you know that vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin? Something like E, K, and A. What makes it different, it's considered a steroid hormone, which is made from the skin, from cholesterol. So how does this occur? Well, so from the sun, the UVB ray hits the skin, a reaction takes place that enables our skin cells to manufacture vitamin D3. After this point, it's transported to the liver, gets converted, goes to the kidney, and gets converted to the active form of vitamin D. What is not known today is how much time we need to spend in the sun to optimize our vitamin D needs. Though we know this will vary by geographic location, right? The time of year, and also our skin color. But you know the amazing thing, with all the sunshine that we get here in Arizona, I will tell you that most Arizonians are running around with a low vitamin D unless they are supplementing. I have clients that work in all different fields, from construction to rooftopping to pool people, golfers, all coming in low. So over the years, there's been so much debate about how much vitamin D people need to stay healthy and how to tell whether we are getting enough of it. And in truth, it's complicated. But one thing experts agree on is that vitamin D is essential to our health. Without exposure to that natural sunlight or eating foods rich in vitamin D, we may not maintain adequate amounts of the vitamin. Not all vitamin D is the same either. There are two major forms, okay? Vitamin D2, which is less effective, pretty difficult to reach optimal serum levels. It does come in prescriptive form, but why bother? Vitamin D3 is considered the more biologically active form, as the body can more efficiently convert it to the active hormone of vitamin D known as calcitriol. Vitamin D2 will eventually get around to it, but it'll take a while. So where does vitamin D2 come from? Well, it comes from plants, mushrooms, fortified foods, or dietary supplements. Vitamin D3 primarily comes from animal foods like fatty fish, eggs, sardines, herring, liver, red meat, cereals and spreads. Again, I really question how much is in there because we're not getting enough. Did you know that we have vitamin D also throughout our whole receptor sites throughout our whole body, such as our bone, our breast, our gut, our prostate? It plays such an important role also in our immune function, fighting viruses, by improving lymphocyte function, reducing inflammation, aiding cell growth, and regulating glucose metabolism. You know what? I love to look at data, and I love to put things into Google Scholar. And what I will tell you is that most of it coming through is demonstrating the fact that people that run around with low vitamin D are set up possibly for cardiovascular disease, several forms of cancer, dementia, diabetes, just to list a few. Dosing, what should it be? Well, it's all over the place. Recommendations are just all over the place. Recently, there was an article from Intermountain Health named Current Recommendations Not Helping Patients Achieve Optimal Levels. And they found that the current dosing recommendations are not helping patients to get to those levels that they need to. It's just not cutting it. They want to do trials to look into the effectiveness of vitamin D to prevent cardiac events. It was found that patients that were on the standard 600 to 800 IUs, just not doing it. And then lastly, there was another study 10 years ago. Researchers of University of California, Creighton University, totally disagreed to the amount of vitamin D that we are getting and really suggested that we needed to be at 7 or to 10,000 units. Crazy, right? So today, nothing's changed, nothing concrete to the amount that we should be taking. I think studies still need to be done, but we really need to move on it as we're seeing that disease can occur, right? If you'd like a free consult, give me a call, 480-589-3999 on hormones. Also, check out my website, rejuvenatemyhormones.com, or check out my podcast, Rejuvenate Your Hormones and Wellness. In no way here am I giving you medical advice, as I do not know you as a patient. This is purely educational, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. Cheers to rejuvenating your hormones and wellness. Take care now.